amigas! How are you today? Kumusta? So today in this video, we will be doing an acrylic nails. How to be a nail technician in 2023. Okay, so without further ado, umpisahan na natin. Ora mismo. So I do have here a manicure tray. This manicure tray, I have a cotton box. What's inside is I do have lint-free here. Meron din akong cotton inside. Okay, and I always keep this cotton box closed para hindi siya malagyan ng mga alikabok. And then I do have acetone. I do have lotion. Very important. And I do have a cuticle softener. Meron din akong antiseptic. I do have soap to soak later. And yun ang mga kailangan. So when you are going to do acrylic nails, you should have these files and buffer. So I have this 180, and on the other side is 100 grit, and I do have 150, and meron akong buffer na 100 and 180. So that is very important. Okay, and I do have also shiner here to shine the product later, to the nails later. And I do have also a nail file for the natural nails. Okay, so when we are going to do acrylic nails, we should have this monomer, the liquid. We should have this powder. Okay, and then I have the dappen dish where I'm going to put the liquid and the acrylic primer. I have the soft brush, and I have also this small brush, very important as well, and our acrylic brush. What I have right now is number 10. So this is my brush. So these are the basic materials that is needed when we are going to do acrylic nails. And pag nag-extend tayo, when we are going to extend the nails, we should have the tips or the paper form. But since we are beginners, we will practice first the overlay or the tips, because this one, it will be easier for you as well to start as a beginner. And we do have this pusher. So what I recommend you guys with the pusher that you need to use, na kailangan yung gamitin pag nagtrabaho kayo, is I have this like thicker end of this pusher, and there is like a slightly, hindi siya matalas, slightly like slope in here for you not to hurt your clients or yourself. The most important, we need to use the proper tools. Make sure, siguraduhin na ang table natin is clean, that we have enough space to work with. Kailangan we have enough space. Sa pag nagtrabaho tayo, kailangan walang sagabal, walang istorbo. Okay, so, and make sure that everything is organized and hygienic. It should be. Okay, so let's start. So first thing first, sanitize your hands. Sanitize your hands. You cannot just touch the client's hands without sanitizing yourself, your hands. Then sanitize client's hands. You can help her to rub the sanitizer on her hands, or you can ask the clients to sanitize by herself. Okay, then let's dry the client's hand. And what we are going to do now is overlay. Ibig sabihin ng overlay, gagawa tayo ng lalagyan natin ng product sa ibabaw ng kanyang kuko. Hindi muna tayo mag-extension. We are not going to do nail extensions now. Since my client's nail bed and her nails is good enough length. So I just want, and the client wants only to keep her nail, to give strength on her nails and give a nice structure of her nails. So what I'm doing now, what I'm going to do is keep the length of her nails, and I'm not going to extend her nails. Lalagyan ko lang siya ng product over her natural nails. Okay, so first thing first is I need to make my finger like this, my hands like that, okay? And insert like this. Place this index finger under the finger of the clients and place my thumb here in the epinicium area, in the cuticle area. Why? Kasi kailangan niyang suportahan ang finger ng kliyente for you to be able to work properly, na hindi magwiwiggle, hindi masasaktan si client, no pain, and the client finger must be comfortable. And also, you as a technician, magiging komportable ka rin pag nagtrabaho ka. So I do always make like this, see that? I put my 3 fingers like this and make like this and insert the finger like that. So in that way, secured si kliyente. At ako din na technician, magiging easy for me to work around. Okay, so first like this, and I'm going to push back the cuticle of the client. I need to push the epinicium. Epinicium is ito yung skin, ito yung epinicium. Ang cuticle na kailangan nating tanggalin is that dry skin na tumubo dyan on top of the nail plate. Using my 180 grit file, ito yung tamang panggasgas sa kuko, and to remove the shine and to make the nails rough a bit. Why? Because that's the reason to adhere the product to the natural nails. Okay, so I'm always, if you notice again, girls, I'm telling you, I lay this finger under my middle finger to support, para masuportahan natin ang kamay, ang daliri ng client. So I'm going to buff. So when I'm going to buff, if you notice, girls, I slightly buff the nail. No pressure, slight only. Just slight. Yeah, see? Nahulog yung aking file. Ibig sabihin, I did not hold it firmly. So meaning, if you don't hold the file firmly, light lang yun, be. Light lang ang pagbabuff mo. Okay? So it should be like that. And since the dry skin, that's it, that called pterygium is talagang nakadikit yan sa gilid. I just want to make sure na talagang tanggal yan. Tanggal na tanggal. Okay? So, I'm done. Let's have a quick brush to remove the dust. And mind you, girls, I don't cut cuticles before the application. It's not supposed to cut cuticles. Bago tayo mag-apply, the full manicure will be done after the application of the product. Okay? After the filing. So now, let's start. So this is my powder. And this is my liquid. I need to put a bit more. You don't need to put too much. Okay. And I need to have a tissue or a length free where I can drain my or clean my brush. I'm using antiseptic, okay? This is my lint-free. I need to spray, okay? And I need to clean, to dry, to dehydrate the nail properly. Okay, so when I dehydrate the nail, I focus on these side walls and here on the epinicium. I need to focus on the side walls and even here down on the free edge. Why? Because oils is nagtatago dyan sa mga gilid-gilid. So to make sure that there's no lifting later, siguraduhin tama, dry, dehydrated ang ating mga corners. Okay, so it's done. So let's apply acrylic primer. Acrylic primer is very important when we do acrylic set to adhere the product to the natural nails, okay? And then try not to touch the epinicium, so we'll just apply it on the natural nails, okay? Just like that, and let it dry. Close. Okay, so let's rock and roll. So now we are ready. So as a beginner, we have to practice first 2 or 3 bead, tatlong ball or dalawang ball, para it will be easy for us to play na magtrabaho sa ating product. Okay, so and always keep your brush clean. So first thing first, submerge your brush, place it in the liquid, okay? And I need to press the brush to release air bubbles. And try on the other side, okay? Press to release air bubbles because we need to keep our brush always clean. If your brush is not clean, there's a product in there, inside in the bristles, then you won't be able to pick up a good bead. So just submerge your brush, then tap. I tap only the bottom of the brush. Submerge and then tap. And I need to bounce my brush to the powder. 1, 2, 3. See that? It polymerized perfectly our bead, and then remove the extra liquid, tap it on the tissue or in the lint-free, and placed it here near to the free edge. Then press in the middle, press on the side, press on the side, okay? And use the side of your brush, press, going inside. And since we are going to do a square shape, then we are going to make it that way. Okay, so that's our first bead. The second bead, it will be placed in the middle of the nail, and that bead creates apex. Yung apex, yun yung nagbibigay tibay sa ating kuko. Okay, so if you notice, girls, I always rest this finger. I always rest here on my pinky finger para meron akong balance. I able to work properly with my brush and my product. Okay, so always you have contact with both hands. Don't apply by float like this, just like that your hand is floating. You don't have stability with that. So always have a close contact, both hands. Kailangan magtulungan kayong dalawa. This hand has to support the client's fingers and my finger at dito sa kamay ko na nagtatrabaho. So meaning, we need to help with each other. We need to support with each other. My right hand, my left hand should be help each other. Attach. Kailangan close kayo. Okay? And again, since I want to have a big bead, so what will happen, what I'm going to say is that, kung gusto nyo ng big bead, don't remove a lot of liquid from your brush. Not like that. Kailangan submerge, then tap slightly, tap, okay? Like this. And walk, walk, walk. See that? And drain a little bit and place it here in the middle. And press, 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 press. Make sure na sa gilid is secure. Then smooth, 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 smooth. Okay, so we have already the second bead. Yes. And now, the most important, napaka-importanteng application ng ating bead, itong third bead na kailangang ilagay dito sa closer to the cuticle, but siguraduhin hindi magta-touch dito sa ating skin. Okay, so the technique of that is kailangan medyo hindi malaki ang bead natin, and the bead must be a bit wetter, medyo basa siya, para easy lang siya na mag-spread ang product going to the cuticle area, around the cuticles, the side walls. Okay, so what I need is a small bead and small bead but a little bit wet, so I need to tap both sides. Okay, and then 1, 2. See that? And I'm not going to drain my brush, then place it here. Then you don't need to, kung nakita nyo guys, the product just spread by itself, it melts by itself, then alalayan lang natin yan through the tip of our brush. Then siguraduhin it's just smooth, and siguraduhin malinis sa side walls, malinis and then smooth ang side walls. Okay, so that's it, and we're done. So matutuyo lang ito by air from 1 minute to 2 minutes. Tama lang ang thickness on this epinecium area, and then our apex, it is just good, and the thickness down here in the free edge, it is just enough. So in this way, since our application, it is just fine, hindi tayo mahihirapan mag-file at mag-shape mamaya sa ating kuko. It will save a lot of time in filing, and then as a technician, hindi tayo mahihirapang magsipat-sipat sa the way we shape the nail, lalo pat dito sa surface and on the sides. So always, once you're done, always clean the brush. Okay, submerge the brush in the liquid and twirl, spin it on the tissue to keep the brush pointed and in good shape. And again, place it upward. Always place your brush upward. Since we're done, I need to cover my dappen dish. put it aside, cover my powder so hindi siya maalikabukan, no dust, and ready to do the filing. So in filing and shaping the nail, I need these 3 different grits of file, okay, and this buffer. So first I need to use the 100. So our nail is already dry, okay, so this nail is ready for filing and shaping. So again, we are going to hold the nail like this, support our nail from my thumb. So first thing first is file across. When I do hold my file, I hold my file from the middle like this. And I hold my file like this. I need to protect, I need to hold it like this. I'm placing my thumb in the middle of that file like this para hindi magwiggle ang aking file. Especially when I'm doing square, I need to hold it like this so my file won't wiggle, so my file will be straight. In that way, I will be able to file my nails straight, not like this. So straight since our nail is square. File across straight and file on the side parallel as well, straight. Okay, always straight, because our nail on the sides is straight kasi yung kuko natin from the sides, guys. So when you file, always make your file like this. See how straight it is, parallel, not like this, not like this, not like that. No, it's straight. And by the way, guys, sometimes when your file is new, you need to remove that sharp grits on that corner by using the other file. Remove it like that, like this. Bakit? Kasi nakakasugat yun dito sa the lateral fold of the clients. So it can hurt or it can cut her skin. So always remove the grit in this area. Okay, so straight and straight. I have to make the side walls thin, smooth. Purpose natin is we are going to build a natural looking nail. So thinner, smoothen, make it nice and smooth on the side walls. Then see, from up to down, and I always protect this area, the epinicium, so that I will not touch the clients. That is very sensitive. If that part matouch this part matouch ng files natin, may tendency na makat ko si client. So I always support this area with my thumb. Okay. File. So my surface is already good. Okay, what I need to do, I find it that there's a little bit bulky here, there's a little bit product. I need to smoothen this area, and you know na sensitive ang area na to. So dahan-dahan lang ako, but with pressure, a little pressure, hindi ko matamaan ang epinicium ni client. So I'm using the middle of this file. Okay, so I make it like this. See? Yes, so from here to here, like this, and like that. So I'm happy with the shape. So I need to use my buffer to smoothen the nail. Everything is fine. This is the 180 side and this one is the 100. Medyo rough ang 100. So kailangan kong gamitin yan. Para mag-smooth ang ating nail. Okay. And it happens most of the time that in this corner talagang rough siya. So to remove that, I'm placing this buffer underneath. Okay, and then I start to back and forth. Okay, to make it smooth. So now I have to use the 180 para magiging fine talaga yung kuko natin. Ready for gel polish top coat. Gel top coat. Okay, so we're done. And dust. Remove the dust. But right now I will just use antiseptic to remove the dust. And that's the time that I will start cleaning around again the epinicium area. Yes, maybe may natitira pa diyang dry skin or dust. So, kailangang linisin iyan bago tayo mag-apply ng gel top coat. So far it's clean, and then I'm going to dry using my length free. Okay, and underneath the nail as well, don't forget you need to clean. And mind you guys, pwede rin itong pahugasan, maghugas si client ng kamay. She can wash her hands using soap. Yes, I prefer to wash actually. If you have sink beside your table, it will be easy for the client. The top coat application. So this nail, it is ready for the top coat. We're done. And when we apply top coat, we don't need to overflow the top coat to the skin, to the side walls. You don't need to do that. And we're done. Ready to cure in the LED lamp. Okay. So we're done. So that's the time that we are going to apply cuticle oil. Yes, just drop the oil in there, then massage gently around all the fingers. Yes, like that, and do the hand massage. So since we do have a lotion here, so I do need to do a massage for my client to relax. So just press the palm of the client, just spread the lotion smoothly with pressure to relax the client's hands, and then like this, just press each finger. Yes, like this and like that, and press, squeeze, slightly squeeze the hands of the clients. Then we're done. Okay, see you again later. See you again for the next tutorial, girls.